and nostalgia, and how important, or I should say valuable, that is to people. So important so that pictures, okay, fixing pictures, or I should say restoring pictures or photos, old photos, seems to me like that would be a really good business, especially if you're someone who is pretty good on the computer with programs such as, I think you could start with programs like Paint or even some apps, or Adobe. If you have Adobe Illustrator, you can fix pictures for people, photos, especially photos of loved ones who have passed away, parties, pictures of people, you know, family reunions, even photos that you're not even in. Somebody could probably put you in the picture. And I said that because I did that. I wanted to string together pictures of me and other people, but we're not all in the same picture, and I think that that can be done. I did it myself. I was just playing around with it, but this is a great idea, especially if you're at home. You can restore pictures that are faded by the sun. There's pictures that have nicks on them. I have a lot of pictures that are blurry, so you should be able to fix those. I think you can use a paint program, but you can look that up on Google. You can even go on YouTube and get tutorials to learn how to fix photos for people, which is such a great idea. And I think you could charge like anywhere, depending on the job, like $10 or $38. Another thing is, that's big, are newspaper clippings, okay, that turn yellow. I have newspaper clippings that have turned yellow that I've even put in a frame. And if you're somebody who's very serious about this and you're, you know, you can make money. Like I said, $38 a photo for, or $10, whatever you want to charge for the photo to restore it. And newspaper clippings. So if the person might, if you want to go and look up and see if you can find that newspaper clipping, I believe they have on social media, I think they have the archive section where you can look this up. Okay, so I did look up the name of it and I don't remember what it was called, but I think it's like newspaper, yeah, it's newspaperarchives.com. Okay, so a lot of people have newspaper clippings that are very important to them, that are like 10 or more years old, and they want to get those restored. So that's a good one. And even to find a very nice expensive frame to put them in. Okay, if you've gotten an award or what have you, if you're in the paper, you know, these are good ideas, as well as videos, okay, or photos that are on CDs. Remember how we used to put them on CDs? Even going further back, we had them on the VHS tapes, okay? So extracting them and restoring them and even stringing them together for people so they have home movies, they have photos. Such a great idea that you can get into. And I mean, there's so many avenues for that. You have cameras. Another thing is, so sometimes people even have pictures on their old cameras that they can't get off. So there's so many avenues as far as not on social media. You can look for old or sell. You can look for or sell old, what do you call it? Cameras and tapes and batteries, and also adapters that you can find on at places like Craigslist and eBay, or you can sell ones. And that's a reason why people are looking for them, because they have old computers that they may want to get into to find things. They have cell phones. They have old cameras like this one where they need a battery. So these are great avenues to make money. One, for restoration of pictures, videos, and for getting into these old cameras and getting the pictures that are on there. And so what you want to do is probably get a USB. Also, you want to get a, what do you call it? A hard drive. Okay, you might want to get a hard drive to put some of those pictures on. The USB is a good one, or send it to the cloud. So there's a lot of things, a lot of ways to make money if you're someone who, and you don't have to have that much technical skill to do that. You just have the ability to follow directions and take the time to do it, okay? So this is a good avenue if you're sitting at home and you want to make some good money. A lot of people, you just don't know. I know several doctors and I know business owners who have said they wish that they could restore their newspaper clippings and photos, okay? I myself, I have tons and tons. I wanted to show you this, tons and tons of bags with photos in them that need to be restored or either put in on the cloud, which is a good idea, okay? So that you can, or you can make up some type of, I don't know, like a website maybe, where you can upload your photos, okay? That sounds like a good idea. Somewhere where all your photos can go and maybe your family can get into that. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. But anyway, you can go on social media and look up a lot of this stuff. But if you have paint program, Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, this is something good that even teenagers can do, okay? And like I said, you can look up these newspaper articles. You can either call I think you go to the library, maybe you can get help from the librarian, or you can go online into the archives and look for old newspaper, Google, okay? Those are places to find it, to restore those newspaper articles. But if not, this is a money maker, and I don't think a lot of people are talking about it, but it's memories, nostalgia, that people place value on things. So I'm going to come back with some more stuff, memories, treasures, junk, things that people don't know make money. Okay? Thank you for joining me, guys. I'm Melissa C. Williams, and this is the BBPM Business Podcast, and I'll be back again.